Let's talk about thin privilege. Do we have to?
What's in the box?
Yes, we do. All right, let's talk about thin privilege. Let's talk about thin privilege.
Back to Mr. Bread's bookshelf. Hi, welcome back to Mr. Bread's bookshelf. Come in closer, love. It's time for a heart-to-heart. Let's talk about how this children's book gives this adult all the feelings. This book has really made me reflect on my own body experiences. I have always been skinny, and while I've had plenty of my own self-esteem issues, I have also simultaneously benefited from thin privilege. I have never been told by a doctor I need to lose weight to be healthy.
You need to eat steak and lift some fucking weights, bro.
I've never worried about fitting into an airplane seat. I have never been instantly dismissed or judged because of my weight.
I've been instantly judged based on my weight because I'm swole. I've been judged. Hey man, what do you eat? Or hey man, what do you do for lifting? Oh man, you're looking big. That's technically being judged, right? That's technically being judged. I get judged on my long hair. I get judged on my beard. I get judged on my muscles. I get judged. People judge other people. That's what we're supposed to do. We've evolved to judge. I've also never been worried about fitting into an airplane seat. They're not comfortable, but guess what? You're flying in a tube through the fucking sky. It's not supposed to be comfortable. Now, sometimes you pay enough money, it could be comfortable. But I mean, you're lucky you're actually not dying all the time. It's a little bit of a tiny seat. You're flying through the sky to get across the country what would take our ancestors 6 months if they even survived. And how long would it take? How long did it take for them to go from the East Coast to California? It might have been a year, right? Lewis and, of course, after you have trails and things get more defined. I mean, Lewis and Clark, they were going fucking through it. They were going through it. All right, let's go.
Recently, I have picked up some weight. Not a lot, but enough to bring me kind of face to face with my own fat phobia. I've had to acknowledge that while I didn't choose to be skinny, I have always held on to thinness as a sense of power and worth. And truthfully, it scared me to think that power and worth was diminishing. Girl, loving your body is hard, especially as our bodies age and change and grow. But while we are working on self-love, it is time for those of us with body privilege to start identifying, dismantling, and calling out fat phobia so that we can celebrate the health and the beauty of all bodies. I hope this book heals your inner child the way it has mine. Don't forget to follow Mr. Brent's Bookshelf for more tips and tools for talking with children about all the beautiful ways to be human.
I'm not going to recommend children go talk with that person. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea for children to be around that person. You're talking about testosterone. That's a good point, J Money. J Money says, I'm losing testosterone listening to his voice. Yeah, I was half chubbed before because we went through the knowledge cock and I was feeling really thick and meaty. And I'm limp. I'm flaccid, fam. Flaccid. All right. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Matt Damon.
You switch the samples.
Come on now. Come on now.